This is the most important game of my life, but it all started months ago. Let me tell you how it happened.
All right. I just got off a phone call that could change my life forever. That was a company called Baseball Jobs Overseas. And they just offered me a spot on a team that will be facing the Italian and Czech national teams as they prepare for a tournament called the European Baseball Championship. These two teams were heavy competitors in the last World Baseball Classic, and they even won a few major upset games. So I'm gonna need to be in peak physical condition to face them, so something like this.
Mujic with a drive, deep left field. It is gone!
Doesn't happen to me. And to help me do that, I've got my trainer Tim here from 4App to help me get back into shape. Tim got me hooked up on a completely personalized strength program, trusted by MLB All-Stars and even Cy Young Award winners. And up until now, it has only been offered to professional baseball players. But this winter, we will be opening it up to the public. So make sure to download 4App in the App Store by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code right here. We assessed my mobility, explosiveness, and even determined all of my strengths and weaknesses. 4App helped me clean up my mechanics and figure out how to generate more force on the mound. I gained velo and improved every single one of my pitches. I've honestly never been so confident. And as I was training, I even heard that the Lithuanian national team is going to be in town the same week that I was in Italy. I've always wanted to play for a national team, and with the World Baseball Classic coming up, I feel like this is finally my chance. So I know from my time playing in Europe that if you have heritage from certain countries throughout Europe, you can apply for your citizenship and then you can play for the national team. I've always been told by my family that I have Lithuanian heritage, and I've tried to get my citizenship before, but I was never able to get the right documents. And so I just bought Ancestry.com, and I'm gonna try and see if I could find those documents on here. I have no idea how Ancestry.com works, or genealogy as a whole, so this is gonna be an adventure. I'm starting with myself. I've been able to find my mom and my dad. My great-grandparents on my dad's side of the family were born in Lithuania. It's Rudolf Napoleon Skuje. But it says right here that he was born May 9th, 1886 in Šlaščius, Lithuania. Huh? This right here is my grandpa's World War II draft card. All right, I've honestly gathered a ton of information here. I found some crazy documents. It's time to reach out to the Lithuanian national team and see if we can make something happen. With all of this new information and Tim's seal of approval, it was finally time for me to hit the road, which was actually about a 24-hour excursion, which took me to the other side of the planet. Right after I landed, I made my way over to a clinic set up by the Italian Federation.
We're in Milan, Italy. We're hosting a camp with a couple ex-big leaguers and a bunch of professional baseball players.
I got to meet some pretty interesting people and gave some advice to some younger Italian players.
What's up, boys? How y'all doing? I'm Skooge. I played with the Savannah Bananas. I work for a YouTube channel now called Watch Momentum. I do a lot of stuff with Trevor Bauer. I've played internationally all over the world, and I'm a pitcher, so if you guys got any questions, come let me know.
I got to introduce myself to some of the Italian Federation coaches, whose kids even played on the national teams at the younger levels.
I want to ask, your son's on the national team? Matteo, nice to meet you.
I got to pick their brains and ask a few questions about playing for national teams.
What kind of teams did you play?
Italy national team, all the European teams.
Yep.
And
Taiwan as well?
Yeah, Taiwan.
That's cool. Some teams that were in like the Little League World Series?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And they let me know that some teams were more lenient, but countries like Lithuania might be more difficult for me to get my citizenship.
Honestly, very wise advice. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Yeah? I'll let them know.
Since I hadn't moved in about 24 hours, I thought it would be best to jump in with the warm-up.
I'm gonna get one of these kids to pinch run for me. Don't let me catch you. Don't let me catch you. We don't do this warming up thing in pro ball. I just hear things going.
From here, we split up all the kids, and I got partnered with Scott Radinsky, an old school ball player and a dude who played over 10 years in the big leagues. Nowadays, he coaches overseas and is just a great wealth of baseball knowledge. This was cool because he's gonna be my coach for my game tomorrow. And he's a pitcher too, so any input that he would have, I definitely wanna hear it.
So I was just wondering if you had any tips or anything that you think would help me better my game in any way.
Well, I've known you about 2 hours.
That's true.
Okay. From what I've seen so far, I think you've done everything right. Your own personal routine, regiment that you do, it's kept you around. Hats off to you, man, because you're still doing it, and I know it's a lot of hard work. Stick doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's all I can say.
So I'm gonna take you guys through the arm care that I like to do at the end of any day that I throw.
We were both struggling with a bit of a language barrier with these kids.
And then is this pronazione?
Pronazione.
Ah, pronazione. How do you say change up in Italian?
Cambio.
Cambio? That's hilarious. It is.
Now with the clinic over with, it was time to lock in for my game tomorrow.
We've made it to the field here in Italy. And I've never met most of these players, so maybe I should go introduce myself. So where did you guys go to college?
I played JUCO ball at Ohlone College, and then
Wait, what?
yeah,
Dude, I went to Ohlone.
yes sir. Go Renegades, baby.
Dude, what?
Yeah,
Oh my, did we just become best friends?
absolutely.
Hell yeah. Dude, I loved Ohlone. It was one of the best times of my life. Playing overseas,
BBJO.
nothing like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here with BBJO, by the way. Baseball Jobs Overseas. This is David Burns. He is the founder of Baseball Jobs Overseas.
Baseball Jobs Overseas is a company that helps people find teams to play with all over the world. They even helped me sign with a team in Australia.
Thanks for having me again. Always an honor to be here. So we have the distinct honor of having Jeremy Guthrie out here, World Series champion. He's even played on Team USA himself. I feel like it's a pretty great resource to find out how to get yourself on a national team and just how to be a dog. I had another question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So I was doing some research. Did I find that you played on Team USA at some point?
Yeah, 2009 I was on the World Baseball Classic Team USA team.
That is so
We played
cool.
Italy, but I did not pitch against Italy.
Oh, really? Who'd you pitch against?
Venezuela both times.
What kind of guys do they have on the team then?
Cabrera, Asdrubal and Miguel Cabrera,
Oh.
Omar Infante,
Yeah.
Bobby Abreu.
So basically a bunch of no names.
Yeah, good team. Good.
Yeah.
Scudero was on it, so
Yeah.
solid team. I think they went to the finals with us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we eliminated Puerto Rico,
Nice.
and Venezuela and USA advanced to Los Angeles in 09, where Japan won it all.
Well,
Good team.
I'm actually in town here because recently I found that I have Lithuanian citizenship.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to get myself onto a national team. So I was wondering if you had any like tips or pointers for me and just like how to grow my game and get onto teams like that. And you know,
What you're doing right now is putting your name out there. People recognize guys like yourself that are ambassadors for baseball. You know, we start in a little small sphere and all of a sudden it expands. Now you're over in Italy playing baseball. And that's how it starts. So your availability is, I tell guys, is always probably their best ability, right? If you're able to go and pitch and you're willing to do it, you can make a big impact. Kids love the game. Give back to the younger kids.
Absolutely.
It just makes a big impact. So
yeah,
you're doing the right thing.
awesome. Well, thank you. I'm super excited to be here today and pitch for you.
Okay, fantastic.
Thanks.
With that said, it's time to really lock in. And so I went to start my warm-up. And just as I went to do that, the Italian national team decided they had a new plan.
So even in Europe, they're trying to scooge me. They just pushed the game time up 20 minutes. Even though we're dealing with some adversity, you don't let it bother you. Just do what you gotta do. Warm up, make good pitches, have fun.
And then it was time for a long-standing Baseball Jobs Overseas tradition. This team always starts off hot and always puts up runs.
Why haven't we scored yet?
And then it was time for me to step on the bump.
Woo!
I tip my cap, and it's time to start the ball game. I fire a first pitch heater right down the middle for ball one. But all you can do is just try and do it again. This team started off super jumpy at the plate. They were swinging the bat like crazy and looking to make hard contact. Especially early in the count, they were taking full swings on pitches that were nowhere near the zone. And after starting the first batter behind in the count, this happened. That's right, the classic broken bat single.
Gotta love that. First AB, broken bat single.
And then the next batter seemed to offer at this first pitch slider,
Yes, he did.
but then of course the umpire behind me called it a no swing. I missed the next one, but was able to come back with a close enough slider that he offered. I might not be getting help from the umpires, but it's cool to know that I've got a team behind me ready to go to work.
Hey boy, yes! Hey, I got defense, let's go.
And so I'm back in this count, and I end up walking the guy, which sucks, but I still have a double play in order.
There's like a plate on the mound right here. I keep slipping off of it.
My arms may be tired, I may be slipping off the mound, but nobody cares about excuses. We need to win this ball game. And so I switched from a mentality of picking the corners to pounding the zone. These hitters were scrappy all day and fouled off an absolute ton of pitches. Oh, now there's a runner in scoring position and I have to lock in. I make a good pitch on the inside corner and I'm back in the driver's seat. And so I decide to tie him up with an inside slider. He fouls off this next one and I'm ready to punch this guy out. I get the strikeout to end my first inning and I finally get a moment to catch my breath.
I feel all right. Good.
And it was really cool because I had a World Series champion as my water boy.
Thank you. I'll take another, honestly.
Yes, Gucci.
And it didn't take long for this to happen. That's my teammate Daniel Youngblood taking a ball about 450. I didn't even see him hit it, but the crack of the bat turned everyone's heads. And suddenly we have a 2-run lead. But now that I have this lead, the hardest part is trying to keep it. Because no national team wants to say that they lost to just a random group of guys.
I did not notice this until right now. This mound is more crooked than Ghost Town.
The Ghost Town mound was one of the most crooked I've ever seen, except for this one. I started to catch my breath just a little bit, and my arm started to loosen up too. I was feeling pretty good, but this is still a tough team, and I knew that I wasn't gonna get a single at bat for free.
Let's go. Thank you, puppy. Shishi Funjin, hi.
My third baseman is a Japanese buddy of mine, and I just so happen to have a Japanese tattoo on my bicep. So it's always fun to break it out because they always love it. I got a bit more back into the strike zone, and once again, these guys were just fighting the ball off with 2 strikes. I noticed the runner at first getting a little jumpy, and so I decided to do a timed pick.
Jesus.
And yeah, I fall right on my ass.
Yeah, I'm all right. 2 bats on the day. I would love a strike him out, throw him out right here.
And then the umpires even ended up giving me this call too.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Say what you want. The ball does not lie.
It wasn't the strike him out, throw him out that I wanted, but I'll take a punchy all day long.
Come on, back in it right here.
After falling way behind in the count, I do believe it's better to just give them something to hit.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. I gave us a chance to make the play. It's not a free base. All right, let's try and throw a fastball for a strike.
I give the old Scooge special and say I'm gonna throw a fastball and hit him with a slider.
I'm gonna throw this right through his mask.
I give up a fly ball to left field, and I honestly thought it was pretty shallow. But when I turned around, it seemed like the fence was right in front of me.
Hi, baby. And another way that 4-App is helping my game today is with the 4-App rosin bag. Made with 100% South Georgia pine rosin. It's guaranteed to help me get through this game. And you can get yours at momentumbaseball.shop.
First pitch, right down the middle, called the ball. Second pitch, nowhere near the zone, called the strike.
Ball does not lie. The ball does not lie.
By this point, I've really caught my breath, and I'm really starting to pick up some speed. I can tell some of these guys are struggling, but overall, they're still putting together really good at-bats. Which could just be me missing the zone, or it can be attributed to them fouling off so many pitches. I missed the zone, making it full count, and I decided to challenge him with an off-speed pitch. He ends up blooping it up the middle, and that's okay. I'd rather have that than a free base. This guy is a big bat in their lineup, and he takes an absolutely massive hack at the first pitch. I challenge him with another, and he ends up fouling it off. But he's aggressive, and he's obviously got some good bat-to-ball skills.
He was really jumpy from the very beginning of the at-bat. He swung at a fastball in the dirt. If I put something close to the zone, he should swing at it. Punched him out and the cutter away.
The next guy takes a fastball a little above the zone and ends up fighting off another pitch away.
1-1.
Once again, this guy puts together an incredible at-bat. Fouling off pitch after pitch after pitch, eating up my pitch count, but I finally got him to fly out to right after a great battle.
Attaboy!
Always a great feeling when the defense has your back.
Attaboy, yes! Dude, the defense came to play today. Bro, spoil party going on right now.
Right, dude.
Like, dang.
But my first baseman tells me that the runner is leaning. So we put on another timed pick, and this time I don't fall on my face. So now it's 2-1, and I need to figure out how to get back in the driver's seat for this at-bat.
Is it 1-1 count? 2 balls, 1 strike? Okay. Umpire just gave me the wrong count.
He ends up ripping one foul, and then flies out to deep left as the wind's blowing out.
Hey, defense is sick. I love having defense. Hello. Yes, sir. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I feel better than I started the game feeling.
Looks like you're throwing harder now.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was about 95 degrees in this game, and I'm sure you can tell from the sweat on my hat.
So I'm actually mid-game right now. I just finished the 3rd inning, but it is a scorcher out there, and I am cramping. I found some AC to chill in between innings. But hey, I'm letting the defense go to work, make some plays, do some cool shit, have some fun. It's the name of the game. Hopefully Team Lithuania is here, because 3 scoreless innings it's a good start anyways. It's definitely a good start.
I get the first out pretty quick, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my last inning. Because I haven't thrown in a real game in over a year, and my arm is holding up okay, but not too great. And then my boy Russ ends up making an awesome play for me.
Hey, my boy Russ.
I throw 2 quick strikes to this guy, And I thought I blew him away on this last pitch fastball. And this fastball would have gotten me out of the inning and a scoreless appearance. And then in typical baseball fashion, he ends up working a full count and hits the ball right off the end of the bat.
What the hell was that?
I'll tell you what that was. It's a way for somebody to get on base and extend the inning. And remember when I said they were aggressive all day?
Oh, wow.
Well, it finally paid off for them.
That sucks after that last batter.
So there goes my scoreless outing, and this game is suddenly a lot closer. But as much as it sucks, we're still winning this game. And it's time to get out of here and get my guys back in the batter's box. I throw a couple nice pitches, and I get my last out of the day on a ground ball to the second baseman.
Yeah.
I mean, good for him.
Yeah. So that's it for me pitching today. I threw 4 innings. I gave up 2 runs. I feel like I did pretty well, but honestly, I feel like I was nowhere near my best stuff today. I still think I was able to battle and give my team a chance to win. I came out with the lead, so hopefully the boys lock it down. We come home with the dub. And then later today, Team Lithuania is watching this ball game, and so hopefully we can have a conversation about how I can get on that team. There's no tying in baseball!
And the craziest thing was, the most important game of my life, which I needed to win in order to make it onto this national team, ended up in a tie. It was a great game, and it ended up 3-3. But I will say, I was able to talk to some of the Italian national team guys after the game. They told me that they had my velocity in the first inning up to 95 miles an hour, which is about my average for a game. Overall, I think I did a pretty good job, and I definitely gave us a chance to win the game.
One of those guys could be my ticket to making the World Baseball Classic. I need to go see if the Lithuanian national team coach is here.
But before I went searching for Lithuania's coach, I had to stop by Team Italy's dugout to ask them some questions.
I'm here with a couple guys who played in the last World Baseball Classic for Team Italy. Were you guys like a part of the game against like Team Japan?
Yeah, I got in the last inning to get on a bat.
Are you a pitcher?
Yeah, I'm a pitcher.
Yeah, you look like a pitcher.
Yeah.
I love that. Did you get to pitch?
I pitched against Panama in 1 inning.
What is this tournament coming up right now? European Championship.
Yeah.
So what is that, and like what does that like lead up for you guys?
It gave us points for the world rankings.
Okay.
But yeah, we already qualified for the Classic since we made the next round last time.
Okay.
So it's just to be European champions.
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys like love being able to represent
Oh
Italy?
yeah. It's always fun. It's
So-
an honor first, and then it's always fun.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you guys so much, Matteo.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And what was your name?
Alberto.
Alberto.
Thank
you very
you
much.
for having me.
Yeah, thank you guys.
So thanks to these guys, and thanks to the Italian Federation for being so welcoming to us, and get such a unique behind-the-scenes opportunity to make this video. Team Lithuania wasn't able to make it to the actual game, but the next day, I got a phone call.
So I spoke with Team Lithuania, and they actually invited me out to their practice. So let's go have a conversation with their team and their coaches to see if I can get myself on this team.
Yeah, my name is Will Gordon, and I am the head coach of the Lithuanian national team.
I have always wanted to play for a national team, but you know, I grew up in the US.
Yeah.
In Canada, it's basically impossible.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to be able to represent a country on the world stage. And obviously I've reached out to you and I told you that I've been trying to gain citizenship. I found some documentation from my grandparents that are from Lithuania.
Yeah. You have grandparents that are Lithuanian, and we have to then take those to the Lithuanian archives, and then they can bring a document that shows that you are Lithuanian. So that's the next step. I mean, that would be unbelievable. We'd be really excited. We'd love to have you join the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd be pumped to help you do that for sure.
Thank you so much for inviting me out here and meeting all the guys today.
Yeah.
This was so fun, and I really hope that we can make this happen.
Well, okay, so I know you're not Lithuanian yet, but I wanted to, on behalf of the Lithuanian national team, give you a Lithuanian jersey. This is our official national team jersey.
That is so cool.
We're going to give you a home and away, you know, so you can sport it on all your things.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Thank you.
I'll give you both.
Awesome.
So thanks so much for helping us out, and we're really excited.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. Very nice meeting you. And
For sure.
I can't wait to come out to Lithuania.
Awesome. You're welcome anytime. Great.
Awesome.
It was such a cool opportunity, and I should be hearing back very soon about my Lithuanian citizenship. So thank you to Team Lithuania for having me, and I can't wait to represent this team in the future.
Halfway to being Lithuanian, yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're trying to get yourself on a national team with me, make sure to drop it in the comments.